Hey everybody, Jioge here, and it's Minecraft time. That's right, we're back on the Minecraft SRG SMP server, and today we've got some fun projects to do. How are you all doing today? I'm doing good. Yep, doing very good. Let's put this armor back on. And you can see here, I've added a couple more pathways. I've added the one from here down to the thing we're about to build today, and one from the nether portal to the thing we're about to build today. So that'll be fun, nice and cool. Let me show you exactly what we're doing. It's called the Underground Horse Stables of Jiogendale. And basically what I want to do is create horse stables here. Now each stall is only going to be 2 by 2, right? So I have the outline laid out here of what it's going to look like at the end. Each stall is going to be 2 by 2. The horse will just sit in here, and he will not leave. And I'll show you the mechanic that causes them to not leave this 2 by 2 spot in a minute, or as we go along. And I think you'll like it quite a bit. So the first thing we want to do is let's decorate the stalls themselves. So we want to put, even though the horses can't get through, you just kind of want to put this for decoration. Let's go ahead and put some iron bars. Let's see. So my last video, if you guys saw that, was let's see. That was the Dark Forest. If you haven't seen that video, be sure to go check that out. It's where I worked on the Dark Forest of Jiogendale. That needed some good upkeep. From what I saw, people liked this video. From what I talked to my people who watched it, I do want to take some screenshots of this little area. With shaders, because I think it looks pretty cool and spooky. Ooh. And I still have to think of something to put down there on the other end, so if you think of that, be sure to comment on, preferably the last video, so I know kind of keep all the comments relevant. So comment on that video with what ideas you have about something to put on the other end of it, or like decorations to put inside of it, stuff like that. So I think we have all the iron bars in place here now. Looks good. Perfect. All right, and next, let's do. So I'm trying to decide if I want to do hay bales or not. If I want to make it look, I think I want to keep it nice and gray, nice and parking garage-ish. I want it to kind of look like a parking garage, basically. So the next thing we're going to do is build the mechanic that allows the horses to stay in place. So we're going to dig 3 deep, and this will seem kind of weird to you. Dig 3 down, and we're going to do that all the way along. Now the reason we're doing this is because, ooh, cave, how nice. Okay, that will not interfere with what we're doing here. Let's see, if you have any mob, so for instance hostile or anything like that, and there's a gap that they would fall and take fall damage, they will not walk over that gap. So let's say for instance I have a creeper right there, and he wants to come get me. I'm not sure, he might, if he's targeted on me, he might fall down, but naturally when he's just walking around, he will not fall down or risk dropping down here, otherwise he'll take fall damage. And the same thing applies to horses. Now, we're not just going to leave this open, we're going to put carpet on top, and that'll keep the horses in their stables. I think that's how it works. Let's go ahead and block this off here. We're going to be covering it up anyway, so it's not like a big deal, but I like to keep things nice and blocked off. Okay, this cave's a little bit of an impeding factor, slowing down the video. How dare you, cave? Let's see. Can you notice any difference in my mic? I know last episode is when I have the same settings as last episode, so it sounds pretty good, I think. But some of you might not have seen last episode, and I think there's a very noticeable difference from the start of the series, and especially from like 2 or 3 videos ago. 2 or 3 videos ago, I had my EQ settings down, but I couldn't figure out how to get like the noise canceling working and stuff, or really how to fine-tune the EQ. And I didn't really know anything about sound editing, for that matter. Let's put some torches here. You'll see why in a minute. And basically, I had no idea what I was doing. So I didn't know like what a decibel actually was. I've always known it had something to do with sound and like the volume of sound. I've always known like 1 decibel is more than 0 decibels, right? But I didn't know that negative decibels was a measurement of sound. And that's a big thing in sound editing, is figuring out negative decibels. I always thought negative decibels on a sound editing program just meant you're lowering the volume of whatever you're doing. I didn't know it meant that it's actually a version of, or like a volume of sound. So once I figured that out, that looks kind of cool, doesn't it? Let's get some black carpet going. We're going to just put it sporadically here. Ooh, can I put them on those? Yes. Once I figured out that negative decibels were actually just a really small version of like positive decibels, I was able to figure out the editing software a lot better and use, I guess, my voice a lot better on it. And then another thing I saw was that decibels aren't a linear measuring system, right? So, in fact, if you were to, here, let me get some gray wool going. Ooh, Rexest, sweet. We'll greet him in a second. Yo, Rex. Okay, so a linear measuring system would be like, okay, 2 decibels is twice as much as 1 decibel, right? And 3 decibels is 3 times as much as 1 decibel, and 4 decibels, so on. So you're counting by ones, right? But with decibels, 10 decibels is 10 times greater than, or actually is, wait, what am I thinking? Yeah, I'm gonna have to research it more, but basically it's exponential. So yeah, 10 decibels is 10 times more than 1 decibel, right? So that's expected. But then 20 decibels is 10 times more than 10 decibels, right? Isn't that weird? So if it was a normal measuring system, then you'd be saying 20 decibels is 20 times more than 1 decibel, 2 times more than 10 decibels, but it's actually 10 times more than 10 decibels, which I think is fascinating, which helped me to realize that if you are boosting your sound by like 3 decibels, you're in effect doubling the sound of that wavelength. So what I was doing earlier was like boosting the sound of a thing by like 10 decibels and stuff, right? But really what you're doing is boosting the power output of whatever you're inputting by double every time you increase by 3 decibels. And that's just sort of how the math plays out, which I find to be, ooh, I don't know if I like this. I think I want to take out the lighter ones. Yeah, I'm taking out the lighter ones. Anyways, whoops. So instead of, I was having like EQs boosted by like 10 decibels instead of just like 1 or 2 or 3 decibels, and I thought that would be adequate, and that's why my voice sort of sounded weird. That's why we heard so much noise in the recording, and so by changing it, I fixed all sorts of problems with that, and hopefully you can hear that in this video or in my voice recording. I have noticed that it sounds very bassy if you have a good headphones, or I don't know how they sound on like Beats by Dre or anything, but probably pretty decent. Let's see what else. Let's get some more black. I think black's a good color. But if you do have any like really high quality microphone, I want to hear your input, or not microphone, headphones. I want to hear your input on how they sound, because I know my headphones aren't the best. They're just like $20 earbuds, but they do have a good range of sound, so I can hear the deep bassiness in my voice. Okay, I guess we'll take this. And I'm not sure how that looks. Oh well, let me know what you think about how this looks. I don't think it's very spectacular at the moment. But whatever. Okay. Gray carpet. I have one light gray carpet right there. Let's get rid of that. Next, let's go ahead and here, I'll put more carpet on. Okay. Do we want the hay? That's my question. Or should we try using stone bricks and cobble? I think stone bricks and cobble. Yeah, let's do that. Whoops. Oh, I broke. Oh, gosh. Okay. So yeah, I did figure out how the sound works and everything. If you have any questions about that, like how I'm actually doing it, be sure to comment. I mean, I could explain it now. I think that's kind of boring though for most people, the explanation. But yeah, if you have any questions, I will love to help you with that. I might make a tutorial video on it too, on how to like set up your microphone for Minecraft recording and stuff. But just let me know what you think about that idea. And let me know if you think if my quality is even worth setting up a tutorial, because I might not even have the best quality, and I might just not know how to test or how to tell. I'm probably not the best at audio, listening to audio. Okay, more black carpet, and it's starting to look good. I'm definitely breaking some carpets here, but that's fine, whatever. I have plenty with that wool farm. Let's get some more gray. All right, looks dandy. I'm thinking about making it a more uniform sort of deal. I don't know. What do you think of this design? I'm not sure if I like it. Yeah, I'm thinking more uniform. I think it'd be cool if this was like a whoa. Oh gosh, you guys saw that, didn't you? Oh well, I guess now's my chance to make it more uniform, isn't it? Okay, let's get all this off. We're gonna put gray carpet down. So let's see what else to talk about. I'm still pretty new at this YouTube thing, so I'm not good at just coming up with things to talk about. I guess I should be coming up with things before the video to talk about, but that's about it. How has school been going for you guys? For me, it's been going kind of all right. I mean, it's not perfect. It's still pretty boring going to classes and everything. But recently I went to a marketing convention, or it's called Making Me Marketable. And basically, since I'm a marketing business major, it's a convention that a bunch of like people from high up in businesses come to and talk about how they got success, how they marketed themselves as people, which I think is pretty vital for anybody, especially people trying to get into the YouTubes. You need to figure out how to market your character, market like your YouTube channel, all that. So I think it was very useful for that. I learned some stuff about being professional and all that, which, I mean, I think I already am fairly professional, but I guess it probably helped a little bit. It's probably pretty useful information, and if anything, it's good to get it reiterated to you. A lot of it was sort of in the context of interviews, which, of course, I'm not sure if I'm actually interested in learning how to interview well. I mean, of course, I will probably end up doing interviews at some point in my life. And of course I got my job serving from an interview, but from like a business standpoint, I'm not so sure if that's what I want to do yet. If like going into business and being in a company like that, like rising the corporate ranks. I mean, I always wanted to own my own business or be high up in a business, but I'm not sure if that's what I want to do exactly. I kind of like making YouTube videos. That's fun. I also like writing and all that. So, I don't know. I feel like having a 9-to-5 job like that would just kind of destroy my creativity, which I don't want at all. Yeah, I know I keep breaking those blocks, and that's probably frustrating you guys. But I'm cool with it. Whatever. So, let's put the gray carpet here. And let's get a little bit more editing here. Oh, okay. Good thing I have these ender pearls. Oh, what in the world? Endermite's a new thing in 1.8. If you didn't know about that, I guess that was probably a surprise to you, but yeah, I've known about them. I keep teleporting around and seeing those guys all over the place. Pretty interesting. Pretty interesting indeed. Okay, so yeah, I like this uniform thing a lot better. Just looks like a lot like a road sort of leading you along. I like it. Okay, let's get some more of this here. Oh, I gotta put the torch down. And let's do some eating. That's always important. Alright, so I can't find my horse. Felleroff. I have no idea where Felleroff went. I guess I'll find him eventually. What happened was I was building like the tunnel leading down here a couple episodes ago, or in between a couple episodes ago, and I just left him out here because I figured he wouldn't wander very far. But he's long gone by now. He's somewhere like 100, 200 blocks away, I'm sure. Because I ran all around, couldn't find him. Maybe someone else on the server has found him. Here, I'll ask. Anybody seen my horse? Felleroff? This rain's annoying. Oh well, we're working underground. Let's keep going. Okay, so this is looking good so far. Looking nice and spiffy. Let's go ahead and get that there. A little bit more stuff. Okay, and then finally, last but not least, let's get these walls made up here. Oh, can't forget over here. Let's just kind of go through and break off sporadic parts of the wall. It's gonna look cool, I think. I hope. You never know. Okay, let's get the cobblestone. Now this build style I've been using on the base here on the server for a while now. I especially like it on the ground and like throughout my caves. But I probably, I don't know. I'm not sure how good it is for like building structures and castles and stuff. Because I've seen on some places where they just go ham bone with various things and it looks a little too busy and everything. I don't think it looks too busy here in this setting, like on cave walls and stuff. Mostly because it's not 3D. But you know, let's make this side look a little more structured. Perfect. And then it'll look like it's crumbling through here. But as far as that goes, I mean, on a two-dimensional surface, I think sporadically put in blocks actually looks pretty cool. See, look, it looks very nice. I like it. And let's do that same thing over here. Get some building done. How do you like it when I build on camera? Do you prefer me to build on camera? Ooh, that's no good. No bueno. Oh well. Let's put a stone there. I don't care. Get some stone over here. Okay. Perfect. Looks good. So what was I saying? Yeah, do you like it when I build on camera, or is it sort of, do you prefer it when I'm just kind of showing you my progress and what I've done on things? I'm going to continue doing both, of course. I'm not going to neglect either style. But I do want to know sort of what you prefer, which one you think I should do the most. Because I'm not sure. I haven't been I mean, I watch my own videos, but I haven't been able to judge my videos from that perspective of like how interesting they are. Normally I do like reviewing my videos. Some people just don't watch themselves on video after they've recorded themselves because they don't like the sound of their voice, but for some reason I actually kind of like the sound of my own voice, not in just talking to myself in real life, unless I do like singing to myself. That's always fun. But as far as that looks cool, like YouTube goes, I do enjoy listening to my own videos and hearing myself say things, mostly because I don't talk in this voice necessarily. I mean, I do whenever I'm talking to people in real life, but I don't articulate as much, and I don't like use the same, like, I don't know, deepness, depth, and stuff when I talk in real life. I do a lot more like, I don't know, and just the amount I project in real life is different. So, I don't know. I do like the sound of my own voice, I guess, on video, even though probably because I talk differently. And also the new editing I've been doing, it helps a ton. I like to hear sort of what changes each video makes and what sort of progress I've made in between videos. So let's keep putting some design here. Gonna keep sporadically throwing in some blocks, and let's see. Looks like I sort of did some work. Looks like I did structural work on the wall, like on my way down. I like it. I think that looks cool. Okay. And now for the ceiling. What should we do on the ceiling? Huh. Interesting. Let's get some... Should we make it look more spread? No, I like it to be nice and structured on the ceiling here. Let's do that. All right, we're almost done with this thing. Almost done. Looking beautiful. Now I need to find a horse to do this with. Oh, let's do a staircase too. And I'm not going to put stairs here because the horses can just run straight up and down these blocks. So I don't need stairs really necessarily. I know you'll be parking them and then running up, but whenever horses are running up, I don't want it to be any more awkward than it needs to be. And let's get some more. I've almost gone through all my stone bricks. It's crazy. Oh, but I have tons more where that came from. And let's go ahead and keep going. Perfect. Looking good. Looking good. Let's go ahead and throw that there. I think it gives it more structure. Okay, and then next I need to build like a structure here just to kind of indicate that this is indeed where you go into the underground horse stables. Let's build it up here. And then we're going to build it down like this. Perfect. Ooh, that was a good jump, if you ask me. And we'll bring this down. Perfect. Okay, and then... Okay, will a horse slam into that? Probably. I don't know. Let's do one more block up, just in case, just to be safe. Keep the horses from smashing our heads. That's never a good thing whenever you suffocate on the way down into a horse garage. Parking garage. Alright, looking good, looking good. And let's go ahead and put that there. Let's go ahead and put that there. Let's go ahead and put that there. And that should be it. That looks good. I do want to, let's put some more structural differences in here. Get some more variety in the blocks. That always looks good. Because variety is the spice of life. Yeah, that was cheesy. Okay, and now a couple more varieties in here. Perfect. Looking good. Looking good. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go ahead and get a little bit more variety. And there we go. Let's get one of... Oh, what did I do there? Accidentally exited out or clicked out of the screen on accident. Windows 8 is... I'm still getting used to it. Still feels weird to me for some reason. And... Alright, cool. So I think we've done our horse stables. Now the last thing we need to do is a test of it. I don't see any feller-offs anywhere. Where's my horse? Do you see my horse in the distance? This is like Dora the Explorer. Do you see a horse in the background? I sure don't. Let's teleport over there, see if we got a horse over there. Landed on top of my forest here. If anything, he's stuck between trees over here. Because he might have wandered like... Oh, do you see movement? No. He might have wandered on top of the trees and then fell down and got stuck between them. Never know. Never know. Alright, do you see any horses over here? Nope. Okay, so let's steal a horse from spawn. And then I'll show you... Well, hopefully it has a saddle on it. So let's teleport to spawn. Go to spawn or town. Go to town, please. Okay, we're in town, and now let's go to the horse stables. We'll bring this right back. I just want to test how the horse stables work with this horse. So now I'm going to have to go find a lot of horses and start taming a bunch of horses and then bring them to my stables. I think that'd be really cool. Let's see. There's a horse. I don't want them to see me taking the horse. Okay, maybe here. Yeah, let's go ahead and take one, and then we'll bring it right back. Who is this? This is Bill. Okay, Twitch CG isn't on, so let's go and take Bill, and let's go to the Coliseum. That's where we want to go. Let's not take him in any water or any nether portals, because that's how horses die when I'm around. Instead, let's go to the Coliseum, find my pathway back home. Oh, jump. Yeah. And let's overtake Jioge Fell. Yeah. Haha, take that, Jioge. And let's go home. And we're riding along. Ooh, and we do not want to be blown up by creepers. That would be a bad thing. Alright, so still going. I like this little land bridge here. We will have to build a pathway here, and I think it's going to look cool. I have some ideas for that. And then we're going to build a bridge here across this way. And I do need to put some variety over here with the build style. But oh, can he not run up because there's wool carpet? Interesting. Alright, well, we have to take that off. That's a good thing we tested it. Okay, now let's get out. Perfect. And let's sit here and watch. See if he escapes. See if Bill leaves. I don't think he will. I think we built this correctly. Let's get some torches around here. Don't want it to get too dark. Darkness is not good in living areas. All right, now it's looking good. It's looking very good. Yep, see? Oh, did he just really walk out? All right, go back in. Uh-oh. Maybe I'm wrong. I wonder if the signs might be doing anything to keep them walking out. Interesting. Maybe I just have to make sure they're pushed back. Oh, goodness. Okay. What? Oh. No. Wow. Oh, you know what? I have an idea. Let me put him in here. Oh. Okay, well, let's go down here. Look at that guy. Get out of here. I need to put some lights. Let's make this a little bit deeper, because maybe his jump speed or his jump height is pretty high on that guy, and he wouldn't take fall damage from falling the 3 blocks here. That is a possibility, and that might be why he's not falling this distance, because he wouldn't take fall damage. So, or that's might be why he's brave enough to walk out. So we'll dig this down, and then we'll do another test-a-rooney. That's why we tested it. Well, actually, that's not, because we built it before we tested it. Oh well. This is what makes Minecraft fun, is all the experimenting and not knowing what's going to happen. Okay, and let's get a torch down here. Now we teleport out. Perfect. And we put this block here. Block there. And let's hop on this guy. Okay, and we get off. Now let's see if he'd actually cross. Stand over here. Okay, now I'm pretty sure he won't, because from what I know, wool just appears as like a transparent block to mobs, where they won't walk over it if there's a space underneath. I know it works for a bunch of mobs, or it used to at least. Maybe they changed it in 1.8 or like one of the 1.7 versions, and I just didn't know about it. But this used to be the mechanic. Let me take a sip of coffee. Got a new coffee maker, so I'm very excited about drinking coffee, especially when I'm making YouTube videos. Coffee just makes it so much better. Yeah. So before I was using like a $9 coffee maker, right? And then the coffee pot broke because it was really hot, and then I put cold water in it because I'm stupid. And then So it just cracked. The bottom cracked open, and I figured, oh, that crack's not too bad, whatever. So I made another pot of coffee with that same pot that broke, and it started leaking. So of course I had to get a new one. I went over to Walmart to grab the same, like, see if there's another pot. The cheapest pot they had was like $13 or $14, which is more expensive than the coffee maker I bought itself, right? Okay, so this is working now. Yay, my stables are working. Woo! We can take Bill back home. Now I can't wait to fill this up. How many slots do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 10 slots. Cool. Yay, running. Okay, so we have everything's working good. 10 slots for horses, so I'm going to get 10 horses now. Or it's probably not 10 because I want some parking spots for guests. Oh, this looks dangerous. But anyways, what was I saying? Okay, so getting a coffee pot to replace my other one would cost more than the coffee maker itself. So I figured I totaled my coffee maker, and it's time to get an upgrade, right? So I totaled a coffee maker, where the cost of repairs is more than the cost of the coffee maker itself. Isn't that crazy? I think that's awesome. But anyways, so I had to buy a new coffee maker, and I decided, you know what? I'm into coffee brewing. I really like making coffee. And I always grind my own beans and everything. So it's about time to actually invest in a good coffee maker, right? So I bought one by Bella. It's I don't know, I've never bought anything by them before, but the coffee maker is awesome. Let's put this guy here. Brilliant. I need my horse back. Now we need to find Feller off. Anyways, so I bought a new coffee maker by Bella. It was only 35 bucks, which I guess is a lot compared to my other coffee maker, but I figured that's pretty good. It was like the best option at Walmart, and it looks really cool. It looks very retro, I think is the right word. And it's blue, which is my favorite color. So yeah, I'm very happy with it, and it brews an awesome cup of coffee. But let's end the episode up on top of the arena. Yeah. Yeah, perfect. Did you see that? That was so cool. All right, well, this has been Jioge. If you liked the video, as always, be sure to like and subscribe, or, well, subscribe is the most optimal choice, but share the video with all of your friends on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, and you can find me there as well. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.